Everybody, I want to give it a second. Okay, great. Do you have what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur? In today's video, I want to give you 5 tips, or 5 qualities rather, that you need to possess to be a successful entrepreneur. And I want to share with you a story that I've never shared before. See, I believe that you do have what it takes. I believe everybody possesses it. It's whether or not you're going to tap into it or not. And let me just share a story with you. I've never shared this publicly, ever. But when I was about 16 or 17 years old, see, my father was an alcoholic. He would come home all the time drunk, and that's the only time that he wanted to talk. And this one particular night, I'm pretty sure it was a weekend. It was a Friday or a Saturday night. I was sleeping on the couch in the basement. He came in, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and he promised me, he said, come, I want you to look at something. Took me out front in the driveway. There was a yellow Corvette. It was like a 69 Corvette, an older Corvette. It was beautiful. And he said, you can have it. And it was his way of apologizing for all the crap that he did previous years. But anyway, this was just his MO. He did it all the time. I got all excited. I was a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, you know what I mean? Excited, just started driving, and I'm like, wow, you know what I'm going to look like when I pull up at school with a 69 yellow Corvette? It stood out, and it's beautiful. So the next day, I'm all excited, wait for him to wake up after his hangover, and I said, can I have the keys to the car? Well, he didn't remember having this conversation. I was so bummed out, so depressed, I was upset. And I'll tell you what, that was my aha moment. From that moment forward, I said, you know what? I don't want anything from you. I don't need anything from anybody, okay? And we didn't have money growing up, okay? He didn't have it. So I was wondering where he got the car from, okay? I'm pretty sure it was stolen. He stole from somebody. That's just my guess. I still don't know what happened. A few days later, the car disappeared. But I just remember having that aha moment saying, you know what? I don't need you. I don't need anybody. I'm going to do it on my own. And I'll tell you what, I think that is what gave me the passion and the fire to become an entrepreneur. But some of the research that I've been doing and some of the reading that I've been doing, just over the last couple of days, I'm thinking to myself, what it takes to be an entrepreneur, what it takes to be a business owner. You have to go through rejection, being told no daily, uncertainty, having no security. How about losing friends, ruining relationships, possible marriages, having no social life, working 20-hour days, working late, getting up early, working weekends. I remember being in high school. I worked literally Friday after school all night, Saturday all day, all night, Sunday all day, all night, mainly because I didn't want to go home. But I had a passion because I wanted to make money, okay? And I worked as much as I could. How about going broke, okay? Possible bankruptcy. You talk to any successful entrepreneur, they've at one time or another came close to bankruptcy. It's crazy, all these things that I've been learning, and just the stress on that. Can you imagine that stress and just the uncomfortable ability of just being uncomfortable every single day because you're trying to, achieve your dream, and your goal. It's scary. So going through all that, does that sound enticing? Does that sound like something that you want to be an entrepreneur? Who the heck would want to be an entrepreneur if that's what you have to go through? But look on the flip side. Being comfortable, working 9 to 5, having a little 401k, yes, you're going to come home, see your kids every night and all that great stuff. But see, I believe us as entrepreneurs, we all have that, and people say it's in our DNA. Now, I don't know if it's in our DNA, okay? I don't know the genetic makeup of that. I'm not that intelligent. But here's what I do know. That night that my father came home and made that promise, that unfulfilling promise, that empty promise, that is what it sparked something in me, okay? See, I believe most entrepreneurs were obsessed with success. Whether, for me, it was to prove him wrong, to prove that I didn't need him for anything, okay? And I believe a lot of entrepreneurs, okay, are going out there after their dreams because they have somebody to prove wrong, or they have a chip on their shoulder, okay? We have that fire inside of us. For whatever caused that fire, we have it inside of us. And a lot of it, play it as a game, For me, it's a game now, okay? I enjoy it. I love it. But do you have these 5 qualities, okay? The 5 qualities. Number 1, tenacity. Do you have the tenacity, the determination to keep going when times get tough? When people laugh at you and you face rejection and you get 50 no's in a row, do you have the tenacity to keep going? Number 2, the passion. See, most entrepreneurs, if you ask them, it's not about the money. It's about the passion. They're passionate about their product. They're passionate about what they're doing. They're passionate about, their product or their service can change the world or can change and help other people. Okay, they're passionate about it. So it's not just about the money. Number 3, how's your tolerance for ambiguity? And what I mean by that is, how do you manage fear? See, we all have fear. Fear of humiliation, fear of rejection. How are you going to manage that? Okay, because that's every single day that you're going to face. Number 4, vision. Do you have vision? And see, vision is the ability to see what is invincible to other people. See, when you go out there and you start telling people you're going to do this and you're going to do that, but you're broke and your car barely works, or you took the bus to get there, right? But you have that vision and people are laughing at you, okay? How is your vision? Do you see yourself achieving that? I mean, truly seeing yourself achieving that. And you need to replay that in your mind. When my kids were playing sports as kids, especially soccer, I would always tell them, envision yourself seeing yourself score that goal, kicking that ball into that net. Where is it going to land in that net? See yourself. Feel it. See your teammates running, up to you and jumping on you, okay? And my kids were very good at soccer, okay? I don't think that came from me, but in any case, number 5, self-confidence. Again, do you believe that you can do it? Do you truly believe it? Do you have the self-confidence in yourself? Because no one else is going to believe in you. You got to believe in yourself first. People might say they do, and they're rooting for you. Yeah, I get it. Friends and family, some people, maybe. But do you truly believe it? I mean, if no one else around you believes in you, or believes in your vision, or believes in your story, or believes in your dream, do you believe in it? You need to have that self-confidence. So those are 5 qualities that you must possess to be a successful entrepreneur. And see, all those things that I described earlier, it's scary. Again, who the heck wants to be an entrepreneur? But I'll tell you what, as scary as it is, as uncertain as it is, it's fun. I mean, for me, it's the game to get to the other end, to get to the other side. Because when you start something, and this is my philosophy, and I'll end with this. When you start something, you don't quit. You don't give up on that. And just because you go from one company to the next, or you go from one real estate agency to the next, it doesn't mean you're giving up on becoming a realtor. It just means that you're going to a better opportunity, or you're going to a better company. You got to do what's best for your family. But you need to possess those qualities. And eventually, again, being an entrepreneur, and again, it's being in the environment. You need to surround yourself, watching videos like this, positivity, going to seminars, being around people that think bigger than you. This upcoming weekend in Philadelphia, Damon John's going to be in Philadelphia at the Convention Center. If anybody's in the Philadelphia area, you want to go, I believe the tickets are still available. They're free. I'm going with my son. Hit me up if you're going to be down there. I want to go, and I think it's predominantly a real estate seminar, but I want to go to see how they put on the show. I just want to see what he has to say. And if I can just pick up one thing that's going to make me better, one thing that I can share with everybody, that's going to help somebody else. And that's what I'm doing it for. And I just love being around positive people. So again, if you're in the Philadelphia area, hit me up this weekend. But again, if you like this video, if you saw value, comment, share, tag some of your friends. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the direct messages or the DMs. Thanks for everything. And again, thanks for the support. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk soon.